even the girl and the woman, Muslim stuff.
Honor killings. I mean, the honor killings are even going on in the United States right now.
Yes.
And immediately, see, my problem is this. I would like to be an eternal optimist, but the politicians, most of them stink. They make all these laws that we have to suffer with, and in addition to that, the media doesn't cover anything. The media is terrible. It's terrible. And you can write letters and do all that, and that's fine, but what's really our best way of making an impact?
Do you know there is an Islamic channel will be established in June?
Oh, they're going to have
Yes, to give the American people how great Islam is.
Maria?
I just wanted to add something. That's one of the major plans for the movement, and that's in the Quran, that by the end of near to the end of the world, that the Muslims will unite with the Jews to wipe Christianity, and then when they do that, they will wipe the Jews.
No, they said that. This is part of their teaching.
Oh, wonderful. I got to tell you something, it doesn't make me feel any better.
Sorry, maybe somebody else.
First of all, thank you so much
For scaring you.
Maria, is that correct?
Yes, Maria.
You put your life on the line to be here, and every single person in this room, you literally put your life on the line to be here today, whether you realize it or not.
Excuse me.
And I wanted to say, this lady over here in the pink hat,
Yeah.
Sheila, the reason I came here was because I know a lot about Sharia, and I came here, I liked your question. You said, how can we teach people about this? I see a lot of people in this room. You're more sophisticated. I come from a very small town, but I lived in Manhattan for 12 years. I lived in Beverly Hills for 10 years. You would see in Beverly Hills women with their eyes poked out. You would see women with their fingers cut off. People who are educated on the internet, who have web pages with newspapers that they put out on the web, would ask me, how can you be a Sharia survivor? They have not a clue. So you have educated people that think they know about Sharia, they don't. You have small town people that I came here in search of, how can I educate small town people who think that it's a joke? They're in La La Land.
They're in La La Land, no question.
They have no idea.
You know,
they literally don't believe it. They'll see Glenn Beck and say he's crazy when he talks about the caliphate.
No,
My husband was Persian, or is Persian. I have no idea where he is. He could be in Madrid. He could be in Iran. He says I don't know where he is. All I know is my father's an attorney, and I was afraid to tell him that I was married because he said he would kill me and kill my family. I have a little brother that's Down syndrome. He used to send his relatives from Alexandria in their big Mercedes up to Port Jervis when I was in Beverly Hills and tell them what they were wearing, and I would call my dad's office and he would tell them what they were wearing. Anyway, I'm not going to go there. All I know is I was Muslim. He turned me into a Muslim. I had no God. I wasn't Christian then. It was so easy to turn Muslim when you had no beliefs and you're running wild in LA. It was so easy to convert to be a Muslim because it was such a lie. Now I'm Christian. And I had to drag and get beaten over the head for God, literally get beaten over the head for God to get my attention. And now I am willing to go out and be a soldier for God, and I'm to have the courage that you have. So now this is my path. I thought I was going to have another kind of life. I don't know how God chose this for me, but I'm thankful, Lord, that He chose this for me. I'm willing to go out to these little small towns and teach these people. That's why I came here. So I guess maybe it's going to be to learn how to tell my story and educate myself, like you had said, and really, really educate myself, and educate myself in the Word. I see these nuns here. I'm so happy to see you. And I guess that's it. I don't know.
The lady who's been infinitely patient waiting there.
A group in New Jersey people.
you?
Yes.
Taking numerous trips to Washington with senators, and I want to ask for your opinion of Glenn Beck, since I feel, my whole family feels he's educating us.
Yeah.
No question.
We're learning us to do nothing else.
I've always studied him off the radio.
This is, he is a great. Glenn Beck actually is very educated, but unfortunately, when he was interviewed with O'Reilly 2 days ago,
Yeah, it was terrible.
was terrible. What's going on with O'Reilly lately?
Terrible, right?
As if he's asking him as if he's in a different world.
Right.
What's going on? I don't just.
You know, about 2 months ago, I read somewhere.
You're absolutely right.
I called Campbell Soup Company, because now they have making Campbell soup
Halal. Come on.
I called them, I said, well, what's up with that? They said, well, what's your faith? They said, I'm Jewish. Well, we have kosher products. I said, no, you don't. If I'm going to buy a kosher product, I'm going to buy it from Manischewitz, not from you. But why halal? Muslims are a very small percentage of Americans. They're not even Americans. They hung up on it.
Oh.
They hung up on it. I also call Comedy Central, because they can make fun of the Christians, the Jews. They did it once with the Muslims. That's it. They got him off the air.
And
Where are the Americans?
I don't know. That's why I'm telling you, guys. You have to. Sorry, ma'am.
Yeah. Again, I thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
And me personally, I made a commitment. The last breath comes out of my lung, I am going to fight for these people. We have enough lawyers in this country, okay, to
More than
create a
enough.
state. Why can't we get legislation and get some critical thinkers to break it down, the definition of a religion, and then break it all down?
Thank you.
It is not a religion.
Thank
it's a
you.
political doctrine. It's a concrete mechanism. It's barbaric, and it I'm telling you, this has got to stop.
It has to stop. It has to stop.
Politicians have no nerve, no
spine.
The politician.
And will I or won't I? And if I won't, then I don't need their card.
Okay, Barry?
It's a good thing.
I don't know how many of you are familiar with a gentleman named Alan West.
Yes.
He's the only politician who talks straight about it. And maybe, since Obama came out of nowhere, maybe Alan should be our candidate.
He does have Alan West.
Okay, folks, we have to have this room empty at 4:30. The reality is, we could probably keep going for another 2 hours, but they would be really upset with us, and then they wouldn't rent us the room again and all that, so we don't want to do that. Okay, one more question, and then I think we have to sort of wrap it up. This lady we have her.
Sorry.
What can we do to stop it now? What as a whole?
Join forces. Join forces.
I have to know.
Okay. My 6th opinion, I will tell you. I mentioned that we have to write down to the authorities and Miss Clinton to stop this visa waiver, to review the visa with all Muslims, to stop and cancel all the people who took visa and stay there. Something I didn't mention to you, how they get a green card and they get, citizen. When they come from abroad, from Muslim countries, in Brooklyn hospitals, give birth in there, getting the American passports, and go back to their countries. And all this under the control of Egypt Airways. I'm telling you from now, put here as a record. I know people in Egypt Airways. They come every single day. And if they write a request, flight attendant, to go to America because I want my wife to give birth in there, they will change the schedule to get him in here. I'm telling you, this is one of the other things. Plus, as they control us, when we ask for anything, even in your backyard, you have to get 10 approval from the town. They have to apply the same thing on Muslim. Not political correction here. And they are not above the law. And we are paying taxes to enjoy going back and forth in Fifth Avenue. They can't stop that avenue for 2 hours because people is praying, and they have 16 mosques in this area. 16 is empty. This mosque empty, but they pray in the street to show power. That's all. And please, guys, don't forget to follow up what's going on with 9/11 mosque.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Yeah, firstly, the second time, I was all three of you. You said some state refused, or some city threw all the Muslims out?
No, not Muslims out. The police officer can to go in some areas, Muslims are in there. Because this for them is a holy land, nobody.
You didn't say one state said bye.
No, they can't.
In Europe.
No, Australia is the only one that.
Maria wants to say something.
Maria, say.
Just to recap, Islam is not a religion. We have to fight this kind of Nazi movement and get it out of the world.
Yeah.
This is
Exactly.
Let us thank Mark and Maria for everything that they've said and done for us, and let us start fighting out. Educate yourself. If you want to get in touch with the congressman, write a handwritten letter, put it in an envelope. They pay attention to those. If they start getting 10 or 20 letters a day, they pay attention.